What up there, guys? This is Jugget82 with another video. I'm looking very sleepy and tired. Uh, but yeah, guys, this is a video talking about being subscribed to controversial channels, or basically being subscribed, of course, to YouTube channels that are kind of, in the news. Being in the news, you're not what you should be. I'm subscribed to a couple of channels that many people say, but I'm going to point out three of them. One of them is Channel Awesome. Yeah, we've heard about the controversies with that channel. Another one is The Seeks, and another one is Review Tech USA. And let's go talk about Review Tech USA. First of all, I'm going to say this about Review Tech USA. Rich, I'm friends with on Facebook. I've known Rich pretty much ever since 2009. My channel, I don't necessarily try to build off my YouTube channel what it is. My motto is when I do videos, it's sporadic, but at the same time, it could be gaming, it could be whatever I want to put up. I always go by the motto: if you don't like the content you see, change the channel, bitch. And that's my whole motto of how I do my videos. Of Tech USA, I remember when literally his channel didn't even have that many subscribers on it, but I saw how it grew and how it blossomed into what it is now. Um, a lot of people that I'm friends with on YouTube don't like some of the views or the responses or whatnot of what Rich of Tech USA puts out there. But I've always thought he was a charismatic kind of person. He has his own mindset about things, and I don't think you should sit there and hinder a person for what they speak or what they preach. If they end of the day they want to say what they want to say, it's all on them. And if they are going to man up and take up what they say and represent what they want to do, that's all good. Um, his channel, of course, has grown to a whole lot of subscribers, almost a million plus odd, almost a half a million plus odd. But I sit there and say, when people sit there and question how he does his tactics, I always sit there and look at the motto of about how people want to view themselves in their videos. And what that is being said is you have a lot of YouTube channels that have been put out there to basically bastardize the hell out of this channel. And I feel at the end of the day, it's a lot of cookie cutter because you look at the videos, you sit there and say, man, what is but then you sit there and say to yourself, damn, they do a lot of shit. They be editing the fuck, and they do a whole lot of shit just to bastardize or just disrespect someone else's YouTube creativity of how they want to do stuff. Um, but I say to them, I say, hey guys, you got to look at something, and that's the corner eye. Look at how a person literally started from nothing, did a passion really for just uploading videos and just doing them. Literally wasn't making a nickel or a dime at one point, and they did it for putting themselves out there. That's the same with D6. D6 is another channel that I'm subscribed to. Uh, Sometimes I watch his content, sometimes I don't, but at the end of the day, I do know that I watch his content, and I do respect the fact that he does what he does. Recently, he was disbanded, if you will, from Full Screen Media, which is a kind of company that, of course, gave him his revenue and whatnot. I say this with all due respect to D6. I feel the guy seems to have a really good comedical as well as reflective output of how he puts his content out there. Some people would put videos out there to basically bastardize him as well, to say he's an eBayer, he's this and that. And I kind of look at it like you can't say anything about a person if you don't understand their situation. Personally, um, I myself have always gone by the motto: if you don't like the content that you see, change the channel, bitch. I always say that because at the end of the day, I don't do this as a full-time gig. This is not my revenue. This is just something I do because I love it. and I like to interact with people as well as do just videos and random. But at the end of the day, if you don't want to watch my content, you don't have to. It's not like I'm putting a gun to your head and say, "Watch my shit, motherfucker." But like I said, once again, for some, this is a career. YouTube is a career. You put yourself out there to basically put content out there on a regular basis and to let people know what you're trying to do. Channel Awesome, I say it about Channel Awesome is the fact that I've been subscribed to not only Channel Awesome, I was with the Super Leagues of Critics or whatnot, which the name of that channel was, which had the Nostalgia Critic and so forth, and a bunch of other famous YouTubers at the time on there. And then when they went to Channel Awesome, of course, I've subscribed to that. And I've seen a lot of controversy dealing with that situation as well. The only thing I can say about that, I wasn't there. I don't know anything about the full situation. And I can't really too much comment on anything because I don't know about what the people were going through. But when that being said, I do understand that the channel I've been subscribed to for this period of time, I felt has had great content for what it has put out media wise. Um, it's a whole lot of lots of this and that. Even people could say stuff about me and put my channel out there and blast and say, "Whoa, this man." But I feel at the end of the day, it's all about what you see and what you hear. But at the end of the day, also, it's about the characteristics of how you feel what you hear and what you see. There's a lot, like I said, YouTube channels that always have a lot of content out there, and you can sit there and say this and that about the person. But like I said, they say I'm a regular average Joe. I put videos out there sporadically, and I am not always interacted deeply into what I do. But at the end of the day, I have to have a life outside of the interwebs. That's why I'm butt naked. I'm, I'm naked. See, look out. I'm just lying. I don't have a shirt on. I have pants on though. But I just sit there and look at the way some of the things are when you watch YouTube videos and put content out there. People will take it for what it is, or people will take it for what it was. And I think it sometimes has to be reflected on the person or the individual. If you sit there and watch a video on YouTube and you sit there and look at a person this way or that way, that's on your point. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that when a camera, for me, I've been doing videos on YouTube for almost 9 years. A webcam has been in front of my face. A webcam, this right here, this thing that I've been looking at. And at the end of the day, when this webcam's off, I have to go to do whatever I do in my life. I don't sit there and try to make myself this way or that way as it relates to how I am toward people. What you see is what you get. I don't have to be pretend. I don't have to be fake. I have to be real. 100. That's how people say it. 100. I have to be what I am. And even though you have people like Rich of Review Tech USA, you have people like Channel Awesome, you have people like, you have to understand these people have put content on here to entertain people or put stuff out there to entertain people. If you don't like the stuff, once again, I sit there and say about my channel, change the channel, bitch. You don't have to actually care for whatever. It's either you like the shit you see or you don't. And at the end of the day, if you don't like the shit, you don't have to watch it. I sit there and speak this so truthfully. And I look right directly into my webcam now because I want to make it seem like I'm actually telling you guys. You don't have to watch what you see if you don't like what you see. It's just reality. The channels I'm subscribed to, like I say, it's a lot of channels. And there's more other channels that I'm subscribed to that some people will be like, man, why are you subscribed to the channel, man? That's so sucky. That channel is full of shit. It's my prerogative. It's my opinion. It's my ideas of what I want to watch. At the end of the day, you guys can make your own decisions about how you want to watch a YouTube channel and whatnot. But I feel at the end of the day, you also have to be respectful to the fact that there are people willing to put themselves out there to walk in front of a webcam, in front of a camera, in front of a cell phone, whatever they use to upload their shit. they're willing to put themselves out there just to sit there and entertain, or just put stuff out there to let people know about them or their opinions and ideas and so forth. And it's not a bad thing. But I feel at the end of the day, some people need to just respect the fact that people are willing to put content out there. It gives a lot of variety of people wanting to see shit and do stuff and be able to look at things in a different way, have ideas, opinions, have options about things, get knowledge about things, just being able to do stuff. That's what YouTube is about. And I hope that people will understand that and understand the truth of what they see out on the interwebs. But yeah, man, this is Jagged82 saying, man, it's a lot of controversial shit that goes out on YouTube, but at the end of the day, use your own eyes. Look at what you see and look at what you feel about your content that you watch and the people that you subscribe to. Because at the end of the day, you got to use your own mind. But you guys have a good one.